Always bringing you the latest innovations from the lab. I've made it my personal mission to understand how the best ingredients work together to target your specific concerns, and then take those powerful ingredients to create formulas that meet my high expectations and to deliver results instantly and over time, because I want you to feel beautiful and confident, and that is Nakery Beauty.
What a treat to have Liz Foles, part of our HSN family. She developed this entire line of clean beauty for you, and based on all the things you said you wanted. This has been a couple years since we launched this brand here at HSN. All-time best-selling brand. We're so excited. In fact, by the way, welcome. I'm Callie Northagen. I'm so excited about the show because we've got some of my all-time favorites. We are locked and loaded, and then we have a couple launches, new products that you've been waiting for. So I wanted to share you a couple personal favorites and highlights coming up a bit later in the hour, one of which is right over here. I know that I am not the only one to say this is one of my favorite Nakery products. It is 25% vitamin C in a collagen serum. It is the most amazing thing. I use it every single day. By the way, it is available at these prices on either single or auto ship, so you can secure the best prices of the year for the auto ship plan. You can speed that up, slow it down. I'll tell you more as we get along. But this is an amazing product that will help stimulate your collagen. Stimulate your collagen. We all know that doctors recommend two things, vitamin C and retinol. That's got it both at some of the highest levels you'll find in the marketplace. Extraordinary product. I hope you'll give it a try today. And if you already love it, this is a day to stock up at these great prices. Everything has free shipping. And by the way, everything has 5 flexible payments. So in this case, it's $7.39 to get it delivered to you. Always have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And then a little bit later on, I'm pretty excited about this. It is the amazing multivitamin tanning serum for both your face and your body. And this week it's the best price ever. A weekly deal drop price. And guess what? Not only are you getting this at like $24.95 versus $40, you're getting the bonus buy for $1. This is a $35 perfecting bronzer for your body to give yourself the most beautiful tan naturally, and it's only $1 to get it. But with the weekly deal drop, which is for face and body, sometimes you just want a really quick pick-me-up, a little bit more glow for the big night out in the town. This is the way to do it for $1. To say that over and over again because I can hardly even believe it. Anyway, that's coming up. The item to order early is 9265. But this is the moment I'm excited about, to be able to launch a new product, a brand new product. This is it. We just launched this product yesterday. It is the Lift Tox for your body. This is what we've all been waiting for. This has been a dream come true. I know it took 2 years for Liz and her team to be able to get it right, to formulate it to the exacting levels, and it's still within that clean beauty category, which makes us all feel really good. So take a look at this price. It's $29.95. This is, again, just launched yesterday, rave reviews already, and extremely popular in yesterday's show. By the way, today is the last show of Liz's visit, so I highly recommend do not wait, because if you come back next month, they're going to be the regular prices. So let me tell you about this. I think this is a dream come true product. There's lots of things in it, but one of which is diamond peptides, which is so incredible because it literally will help lift sagging skin. That's not something you hear very often, but it is clinically proven to lift sagging skin. It's a serum with an Eco Slim formulation, which Liz will get into in just a moment, but I'm really excited to make this available for you. And not only is it here with free shipping at the best price for Customer Appreciation Month, 5 Flex. So it's $5.99 to get it home, and look at what you can experience at home, all over your body, head to toe. We had the Lift Tox, we still do for face. Now it's for the full body. So I want to say a big thank you to Liz, who is joining us today. This is our first show of the day, the last show of the visit. Liz is the reason for Nakery, and we love you for it.
Thank you. And you know, if you're new and you're like, what is Nakery? Does it mean like I'm just going to run around and vacuum and I don't know. But this is the epitome of Nakery. Yes, I'm Liz, the founder, but every product we create is from listening to all of you saying, Liz, I've got this lumpy stuff. It feels like orange peel. I've got sagging. I've got all these different things. This is what Nakery is all about. For those of you, actually, Callie, I forgot to tell you this, but a big magazine broke an article last night, and I was like, no, I wanted to wait till after my show. But over 1.1 million people were reading about this. And I was like, no, I gotta save it for my HSN ladies. But this is the epitome of what Nakery is all about. Because for those of you that were like Liz in our focus group, I get out of the shower and I hate looking in the mirror. I get out of the shower and I turn the lights out. I get out of the shower and I hate what I see. Well, guess what? This is the first of its kind. It's a powerful serum. You just spray it on, and now you're gonna look in the mirror and say, whoa, I look pretty good. I can wear the shorts, I can wear the sundresses. So if you're like Donna Kay,
who tried to do it herself, I did some, I thought I was exfoliating, and look, it just kind of got worse.
Oh, wow.
no, I love your story, and I appreciate it so much, because you said that you bought a cream, then you used a tool, and nothing happened.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I think it got worse, actually, to be honest with you. I don't think it looked that bad before. I have to go home and get this product on my arm ASAP.
We can pretty much tell which arm you tried it on and which arm you're using this product.
Look at this. So if you're someone who's 73 years young, like Donna Kay, and you're saying, you know what, Liz, I'm too old, I've given up, nothing's gonna work, I have thin skin, look at this. And all you're doing is spraying it on. So for those of you that are thinking, you know what, Liz, I'm using a 3-step system or a 2-step system, like you tried, or whatever the case may be, this is new technology. In fact, I was talking to someone this morning and telling them they were talking about these other 2 products on the market, and they don't even come close to what's inside of here. So all you're gonna do is just spray, it's a mist, like that, and that's it. You can turn it upside down and get the backside, like this, you can go like this, but if you have sagging skin and you're saying, Liz, don't sell me a moisturizer, I would never do that. But when you look at these results, clinically proven to lift and firm sagging skin, that's so easy. You're not using a 2-step system. So here's what's inside of here, and you're probably wondering, wow, I've never heard of this. You're absolutely right. Nobody is using diamond peptides. They're so expensive, but they work fast on sagging skin. Perfoline Fit, Eco Slim is also a new ingredient that will definitely help smooth everything, and it's gonna work with your skin's own natural collagen. It really is gonna be your favorite product. When you get this home, you're gonna say, wow, my neck, my arms, my body, my thighs, my inner thigh, everything looks incredible. So now, guess what? When you get it home, you're gonna get out of the shower, and you're gonna look in the mirror and say, I love what I see. I don't hate what I see, I love what I see. And fast and easy. You can get dressed right away, but hello, firmer.
Look at this.
Firm and tight all the way. And I've never said this about a product you had, but I do wish I had this 30 years ago. It's so effective that I really feel that the new ingredients that you've added have made such a difference. Firm and tight from the beginning.
You know, and what I love is that you're actually defying gravity at the same time. You know, I think that there's a lot of lotions and creams and potions. I can honestly say this is definitely the most powerful serum on the market if you have sagging skin. If you are the person that was at my focus group and said, Liz, I hate wearing shorts, I hate wearing a sundress, I hate looking at my arms, I hate what I see in the mirror, just you wait. I can't wait for all of you to get this home and say, wow,
Whoa,
hence
wait,
the name.
Look at this. It at the neck area. What?
Yeah.
I'm literally, my jaw just dropped. That is amazing what an improvement there has been. And you know what, this isn't like after 6 weeks, right?
Oh, no.
8 weeks, this is an instant,
It
and
gets-
then long term.
Yes, so it's fun because instantly you're gonna say, all right, I'm gonna wear a V-neck like Christine. I'm gonna throw away my AM and PM neck cream. I'm gonna start to wear short sleeves. Day 2, Callie, you're gonna be like, I think I'm gonna wear shorts. By the end of the week, you'll be wearing a swimsuit.
You know what?
That's how confident that you're gonna be.
And boy, oh boy, are we busy already. We are moments into this hour. We've already had, in just a few moments, 100 new customers joining us at HSN for your first purchase with this product. It is exciting. This is a dream come true. It was 2 years in the making, and boy, this team does not stop until it is right. And you can see, this is live right here in the studio. I just sprayed it on my arms. I can't wait. Sagging skin is so impossible to deal with. The crepey skin, especially in this area, or in your thighs, wherever you might find it. This is head to toe. And it's about sagging skin, all of this. Dry skin obviously looks more moisturized. The skin texture makes it look so much younger and more hydrated. And obviously lines and wrinkles, we've got them everywhere, and they don't start getting better unless we're doing something about it. And this is the solution. I'm so excited.
Oh my
This
gosh,
is so
Callie.
exciting.
You know what? If you're going on a trip, if you're going to be going on vacation, if you're going to be going somewhere this summer and you're saying, you know what? I need that body lift treatment. I want something that's clinically proven to give me these kind of results. You're not doing, I'm sorry, if you don't get offended.
Which body
You know,
part
you're
you
not,
wanna talk
no, I was going to say, like, you know, she spent 30 minutes scrubbing this in the tool and then a cream and a this and a that, whatever. To have something that is just so fast and easy that you're just misting it on. But look at this to this. I mean,
look
from
how,
that to
look
this.
how beautiful and plump and
And even the
youthful.
texture, so interesting. Hey, Callie, could I ask you to come here really quick?
Yeah,
I just want
of
to show you. I don't know,
course.
because I don't know if you could see it on TV, but help me explain this. But interesting, because when you have thin skin, so what happens is can you see the texture?
Yep.
It starts to almost
It starts
pull,
down here.
right?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Wait,
Kinda
but look-
alligator-ish.
Right, but I know that's her worst, that bothers
Right.
her the most. But as I'm standing here, look at that thin, and you can see, right? Because thin skin starts to look like tissue paper, right? And it starts to get stripes. So Callie, look here.
Yes.
I know this isn't the focus
so
area,
much more
I hear you,
improved.
but look at that.
It's so much more improved.
So it's not just, it's amazing.
I just noticed too on the top of my legs when I was on vacation with Alice, and I was like, oh my, the crepiness, it's starting. But you know what? There is something you can do about it. I don't think that's ever been said before, because crepey skin, like I said, is difficult to be able to address.
And you know what? You can hydrate, you can firm, but to actually lift, hence the name body lift treatment, is so difficult to do. And even Christine, you know, I love you so much. Okay, don't be offended. Okay, but Christine was telling me she was using an AM and a PM neck cream. You know, I mean, we're just getting real here. So with Nakery, yes, it's clean, but we also want to be honest. We want to hear your stories. We want to hear your struggles, because this is the epitome of Nakery beauty. Like
It
if
is.
you were to wave your magic wand and say, Liz, what's the one product that describes Nakery? It's this. We have become experts when it comes to sagging of the skin and giving you confidence. Tina was crying yesterday morning when we launched this. I go, Tina, please don't cry. And she goes, Liz, like, you don't understand. I feel so much better about myself.
Oh my gosh, you know what? It is emotional.
It is.
It really is.
It is, because we cover up because we're embarrassed, or we don't, you know, in our own bathroom when no one's around, which is awful.
And just feeling the insecurity when you are out and about, even if it's just with sleeves, a sleeveless, you know, dress for the
Right.
summer. This is amazing how this, again, look at the difference from before to after. This isn't after 6 weeks. This
No.
is literally like, we launched this yesterday.
I know.
Yesterday.
I know.
And you can see how busy we are on this. I think we've now over 3,500 already gone. You guys do not wait on this. There's single ship. Most of you are already jumping in on the auto ship because you know it's going to work. You've tried enough Nakery products to know this brand works and is clean beauty. These prices, again, that's for Customer Appreciation Month. That ends at the end of April. So the price will be at its normal, and again, still affordable considering it's a full-size bottle that you can spray head to toe. Look at the knees. This is what I was talking about for me the other day.
Look at that.
Look
Because
at-
that's sagging, right? And you know, again, you can
That's
hydrate
sagging.
it and make it look less noticeable, but is it gonna really lift? This is a body lifting treatment that has now been designed to change your skin in a way that has never been done before. I'm so excited because, you know, I hear all the stories from so many of you. You know, I'm using this, or like Donna Kay, I'm using 2 steps and I'm scrubbing myself for 30 minutes and all this just so I can have one little section of my arms look better.
Right, right.
But now you just spray it on.
On your whole body if you want. If you just want your arms, you just want your legs, if wherever it is that you feel sensitive about. Let's talk about why it is working so effectively.
Yes, okay, so when you get this home and you read these ingredients and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, body lift, da 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 da, they're probably ingredients you've never heard of before, like Eco Slim. Eco Slim is a new ingredient that, let's just say, if you're saying, you know what, on the sides of my legs, on the inner thigh, I hate the way the texture looks, Eco Slim is not only helping with that, but it's also helping with future of what you see, which is incredible. The diamond peptides inside of here, so yes, you're spraying on diamonds and it feels amazing, but more importantly, the diamond peptides are actually helping that really tissue paper thin skin get lift, which is phenomenal. Arginine, which is a neuropeptide. Perfoline Fit, we can't really talk too much about, but Callie, that's another new one that helps the overall appearance of the skin. So it's this combination working together that when you spray, and again, no 30-minute tool, cream, all that, no, you're just, it's a mist, that's it. You don't even have to rub it in, to be honest. You just mist it on. Okay, hi. So this is the candlestick. This is melting skin. Use it on your hands. For those of you that were writing to me saying, Liz, I'm using my Lift Talks face on my hands. No, 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 no. You just use this. Look at this. I mean, even being this close, Barb, like, look at the smoothness.
It really is remarkable.
Look at this.
I'm so impressed. You know, the other thing I noticed, there's no scent. It's fragrance-free.
No.
There's no greasiness. It literally instantly like evaporates onto your skin, going to attack those areas that need some help, like the crepiness, to be able to lift sagging skin. And that is clinically proven. I know we've got numbers to talk about that too.
Yes, and you know, interesting, you brought up fragrance. So I and the chemist and the scientist, thank you, Chimay and Yatel, we all agreed that we didn't want to hurt the efficacy of this product by 20% by adding fragrance. It just wasn't worth it, you know? So there is no fragrance, you're not gonna, it's completely fragrance-free, but it would have knocked down the actives by 20%, and I just wasn't willing. I want something that's fast and easy, because this is Nakery Beauty. Like if you were to say, Liz, is it a lip gloss? Is it a face wash? Is it a body butter? No. This is the epitome of giving you confidence. This is what Nakery is all about. And this is why we started Nakery 3 years ago, even though this has been 2 years in the making. We're waiting for this new technology and the new ingredients, but it's to give you confidence. So if you woke up this morning and you're saying, Liz, no way, I'm wearing pants and it's 90 degrees out. I don't want to show my arms. I don't want to show my neck. I'm going to wear a turtleneck all summer. Imagine just spraying it on, and it goes upside down, fast, easy. It isn't a long process. You're gonna see instant, and you're gonna see long-term results. Okay, quick, this to this. And I love the fact that I'm looking at your whole, I know we're focusing on this, but even this whole area, you can see this almost looks like stripes in your arm.
Don't look too closely.
Oh, I know.
But look at this. It is like a completely different person.
I know, it's a different body, and my goal is to look good naked. That's Nakery. But I'm going to say one thing too. You know, when I first started, you know, and I actually literally had people laugh at me like, oh, you're modeling. Like, how old are you now? I mean, can you imagine? No, seriously.
That's
and,
awful.
and look at us now, right?
Right.
Okay. Yes, I am modeling. Here I am.
You go, girl.
Yes.
You look amazing.
73, and she's wearing a mini skirt.
Love this.
So don't think like, oh, to your point, you know what I mean? What, you're a model, oh my gosh, no, whatever, like, you know.
Like we don't care, like we don't buy things, like we don't care about our skin, honestly.
Right, like you think you get to a certain age and then it's like, okay, just go sit in your bathroom and just cover up. So this is gonna give you that confidence, Callie. Neck all the way down. So quickly, let me show you really quick on Christine. So put away all of your whatever you're using for your neck or your arms or anything like that. And again, you can put anything else on top. You just want your serum to go on first, but you're probably not even gonna use anything else, because when you see the results, when you can look in the mirror and say, wait a second, what just happened? How did this happen? All you're doing is spraying it on. This isn't a neck cream.
This is so exciting.
It is. It is, because it's going to give so many of you the confidence to wear shorts, wear sleeveless, and not have to cover up, because, again, that was the reason I started Nakery Beauty, was doing focus groups and listening to all of you complain and say, Liz, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, that I'm embarrassed being alone in my own bathroom where I turn off the lights because I hate what I see. And now, hence the name Body Lift Treatment, you're gonna just spray it on, and boom.
And this, the only difference between this before and after is that she's wearing lipstick. And you know what? Look at the neck is absolutely so much younger looking. That is the same model. It almost looks like it's two different people, but it's not. That live is right here happening right next to Liz, live in the studio. And that before was taken, what, yesterday?
Yes.
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
I know, you know, you will be shocked, and do your own before and after when you get this home. You know, do one leg and not the other, and just pause for a second and get in front of a mirror and look at your skin change. You're gonna be so excited. So whether, you know, you're like Donna Kay and you're saying, I hate the inner part of my arm, or you're like Christine, I hate above my knees where it's starting to sag. Do one, and then kind of just, before you do the other one, just take a good look and say, wow.
I love the skin you're in.
Yes.
Love the skin you're in. I love it. So true. We're busy. You guys, thank you. If you can use that QR code on the screen, it's the fastest way to get through. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be selling out in this for the next moment or two, but I know when you get on hold, you kind of want to just get it done. Put it in your basket, check out, because there's free shipping on it and everything else in the hour. 5 Flex, you guys, it makes it $5.99 to get this spray. Don't forget, this is a customer appreciation price on a brand new product. Just launched yesterday, now 4,300 spoken for. I mean, single ship, auto ship, secure that price for future deliveries. That could be every 60 days, longer than that if you don't need it as frequently, or shorter if you need it more frequently. You can send a shipment to a friend, to a mom, somebody else. Anyway, auto ship is a wonderful thing to secure some of the best prices and be ensured that you have the products coming to you on a regular basis. And this is another favorite, a customer favorite, and it's such a brilliant product. Again, we're talking clean beauty. And this is not only a full liter, it's not just your body wash, it is for face, hair, and body. And the scents are amazing. I do want to let you know we've got a couple limited options here. Like I said, there were a couple shows yesterday. The Enchanted Lilac and the Cabana Sunset are the most limited choices. So just letting you know, those are right here. We'll move on to Fresh Nectar, one of my favorites. Seductive Comfort. We'll explain what these scents smell like in just a moment if you're not familiar. Summer Rain is another really, really beautiful, fresh, clean smell. Tropical Therapy is certainly a customer favorite. It makes you feel like you're on vacation even if you're not. Blushing Blossoms, one of the OGs and always popular. But here's the thing. This is the regular size. This is these are $20 a pop. These are the regular size of the 6.76 ounces. Do you know how much you're getting here in this liter? Not 3, not 4, not 5, 4, I'm sorry, not 3, not 4, but 5. That's $100 in the same product that has been put into a liter for $29.95. Is this a show or what? Again, customer appreciation pricing. You still get the free shipping, and then 5 Flex on everything. So you could get this delivered literally for $5.99. So Liz, it's face, it's body, and it's hair.
Yes, and if you're new to Nakery, this is a great place to start. It's award-winning. It won Editor's Choice, Reader's Choice, Blind Test, you name it, as the best body wash of the year. Yes, it's clean beauty. Yes, it's sulfate-free because of all the skincare that's inside of there. Amazing. You're gonna walk into the shower thinking, oh, I have gray, ashy skin. And yeah, I love what you were saying about doing a little show about it. You're so funny. She runs around, Iva runs around the studio and is like, listen, even.
Testimony.
Yeah, you're a testimony.
The testimony is I didn't even rinse it off. Look,
You didn't even.
rinse it off, and it still gives a shine. And
Without-
it's outright.
Is that amazing?
Right? That's
Right?
a really good point,
So if you're
Iva.
like, wait a second, hello? Yes, so it's a thicker formula, number one, so that you don't waste any of it. If you ever used a pump and it kind of squirts everywhere, this is not that. It's thicker so you actually get the benefits of all the skincare. So you're getting the Arctic microalgae, you're getting the trihyaluronic, you're getting the squalene, the caffeine. So you're gonna say, wow, hello from head to toe. But here's what my favorite thing is. You ready? Is exactly that. Proprietary mineral salt complex. So now we have taken it and we've infused it with 4 times the magnesium. So not only are you gonna love what you see, but how about getting out of the shower or bath and loving how you feel? They were like, Liz, you should do a second shower gel and then they can have one for this. And I was like, no. We're just gonna take the award winner, we're gonna infuse it with 4 times the magnesium. So why is that important? So most of us, over 90% of us, are deficient when it comes to magnesium chloride, which is responsible for all sorts of things, you know, sleep, stress, muscle stuff, restless leg cramp, all these different things. So then I said, well, let's make it even better. Let's add Epsom salt, because how many of us have been told, go take an Epsom salt bath, go sit in there for 30 minutes so that you have to actually sit in it for over a half an hour just to get the benefits of Epsom salt. So I said, well, can't we just put a higher percentage of Epsom salt in this, and then you get the benefits in a shower without having to sit in a bath for 30 minutes. Now, could you bathe in it? Absolutely. So Callie, again, you're not gonna just love what you see. This is award-winning, right? Because of results like this is why it won Reader's Choice, Editor's Choice, because from this to this, because it's like you are putting on trihyaluronic, squalene. You're not just washing with a little bit of like avocado oil. No, you're washing with skincare. But at the same time, our body's our largest organ. So what goes on our body goes in our body. So imagine this. You're getting your magnesium chloride, you're getting your Epsom salt, you're getting a proprietary mineral salt complex, so that if you woke up this morning and you're like, oh, Liz, I'm always like hunched over when I'm getting in the shower, and I'm just like, oh, you know, this, you know, maybe you slept funny, you slept on 5 pillows, whatever it is. Look at what's in it now. And I forgot to tell you this, Callie, but look at this. Now it's infused with a complex of magnesium. Yes, you're getting your exfoliation, so you don't need to use a separate scrub or anything like that. And then you're getting all the skincare benefits. So it's smoothing out lines and wrinkles, it's brightening if you have a lot of texture, if you have a lot of that kind of thicker skin. And if you're saying to yourself, well, wait a second, Liz, what you're saying is it's a scrub, yep. It's gonna get rid of all the dead skin cells, yep. It's a thicker formula, so it should last you almost a year if you're just using it for yourself. It's not watered down. You can see how concentrated it is because you're actually getting the benefits of the skincare, but now it's infused with 4 times the magnesium. So you will feel better, Callie, getting out of the shower.
I don't know how you got so smart, Liz, but this is really exciting what you've done with this brand and how you've changed it up and maintained its clean beauty status. As you can see, we're almost at 1,000 of these spoken for. Very, very limited on the Enchanted Lilac and the Cabana Sunset. Can we quickly go through what the scents smell like?
Okay, so the lilac, which
Enchanted Lilac
is new, and this one smells, if you are ready for spring and you've got a lilac bush in your home, and you know, yes, and you open the door and you're like, yes, okay, so that's your Enchanted Lilac.
Okay.
Cabana Sunset,
Right
another
here.
newer one. This one is summer nights, you're on the beach, maybe you're walking at sunset. You have a cocktail in your hand. I'm just
That's
kidding.
perfection.
And then you have a little tuberose, sandalwood, and vanilla.
There it
Very
is.
Beautiful.
Fresh nectar is amazing.
Yes. Okay. So this one
right here.
has actually taken the lead with Seductive. Fresh nectar is golden honey with a little bit of a white floral.
Yum.
Seductive. This is the one that they stole on the Today Show and never came back. That's your Seductive Comfort. That one is, Patsy talks about it all the time.
It's
Her
one of my
husband's- yes.
favorites.
Toasted almond brown sugar vanilla.
Nice. Summer Rain.
Okay, that's another great one for the whole family. That's your spa scent. So if you want to go to a spa, put cucumbers on your eyes and just relax, that's what Summer Rain smells like.
Tropical Therapy.
That one, I love what you guys have told me about that one, that you take it to work with you so you can pretend like you're on vacation when you're at work. Genius.
That's cute.
Pineapple Coconut Tiki Bar in the Sand.
And then Blushing Blossoms. The
That
last.
one is your Miss Dior. So think a modern floral. You're laying in a bed of 1,000 petals, and that's what it smells like.
They're all so good. Here's what I want to remind you of, though. This is the regular size. When we first introduced this product, the Skin Renew face, body, and hair product, it's all in one, head-to-toe shower experience, spa moment. One of these is $19.95. That's the regular less than 7 ounce size. So 20, because you're getting the equivalent of, I just want to put this out there one more time. This is 5 of the regular size in a liter with a pump, so it's so easy to use in the shower and gives you a full year probably or more of a supply. This should be $100 based on each one being 20 bucks. But that's not how we roll here today, is it? We are here celebrating Customer Appreciation Month with the leader at the craziest best price ever, $29.95. One more look at the difference that just this product can make, even before you put on any of your Insta body, you know, Insta Tox for the body.
Shower or bath, why washing, look at what you can expect. And that's why it has been voted the best body wash of the year, because of results like this. And then you get out of the shower or bath and you spray on your body lift. Hello, amazing, right? Could you imagine?
It's very exciting.
Yes.
I hope you'll give it a try today, or load up on the favorite scents, or maybe try a new one at these great prices. Individual, it is available on single or auto ship as well. The item is 8870. And that was the wrong item number, 85984 for the 1 liter. Now we move into a personal obsession of mine, and it's right here. First of all, it helps stimulate the collagen in your skin. And I mean, that's a huge statement, and here's why you can do that. 25% is the vitamin C. Most are about, I don't know, half that, if that, less than half. 25% is the highest level that I've ever heard of in a commercial or non-medical kind of grade. This is helping you with your deep wrinkles, dark spots, sagging skin. Maybe it's your face, maybe it's your neck, maybe it's your neck, but it does the most incredible job. I know every doctor we talk to recommends 2 things, vitamin C and retinol. This does it all. It boosts your collagens, it boosts your collagen and does the work that you know, our skin used to do a lot of the work for us, but as we get older, it gets tired and it just can't do what it used to do.
Okay, are you ready for the most powerful vitamin C on the market? This isn't just another vitamin C, another step that you're gonna go, okay, my skin's brighter. Most vitamin C on the market, yes, to your point, Callie, is not 25%, but most vitamin C is ascorbic acid, which is nice. There's a brand out there that has a 15%, it's $182, and it gets brown when you get halfway through it, and I think it's just a ½ ounce. I know, okay. So, new technology, new advancements. This is three types of vitamin C. So you're getting your ascorbic acid, which is important. You're getting your phosphate, you're getting your THD, but here's what makes it exciting. It gets down to the dermis to stimulate collagen. That's why you need vitamin C, because without collagen, it's the structure of our skin. There you can see the 3 types of vitamin C. The third one, actually, the THD, recharges the other 2 throughout the day. So it isn't short-lived. By combining the oil base and the water base together, it doesn't evaporate. Driven with a collagen peptide. Did you know that the lack of vitamin C accelerates aging by 20 years?
Wait, the lack of vitamin C accelerates aging by 20 years?
Yes.
Eek!
Exactly. So this is why every doctor, dermatologist will tell you you've got to be using vitamin C. Think about this. Lack of vitamin C will accelerate aging. Lack of vitamin C will increase lines and wrinkles by 50%. So,
wow.
I know, but because we have a chemist and a scientist that have taught us all of this, this is why, Callie, if you were to ask any Nakery employee, what's your favorite product? If you were to ask my daughter, what's your favorite product? It's this one, because you feel it going to work, and it's, you know, with Nakery, we always do clinicals, clinically proven.
Mm-hmm. You can feel it, right? And you know, I didn't realize there were different vitamin C's because I have tried vitamin C in the past, and it didn't work like this works. So I had no idea. I thought vitamin C was vitamin C.
Yeah.
Your skin looks incredible.
Yeah.
Really does.
Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
look, I don't know if we have her before, but what's amazing about this is you get instant and long-term results. The right vitamin C can boost your collagen by 80%.
Wow.
Right?
And this has 3 forms of vitamin C, right?
Exactly. So it's not just ascorbic acid.
Wow, look at this.
It has 3 different types, so you're not just treating the surface. Does it do that? For sure. But it goes deeper. I can honestly say it's the most powerful vitamin C on the market, and it's clinically proven to firm skin, you ready, in a matter of minutes. So when you run a clinical, it's where doctors and scientists use instruments to measure the tightness, the firmness, the lifting of the skin. And they will tell you, they'll come back at you and say, okay, so it started to work in a week, or it started to work in 14 days. They came back and said, Liz, it works in minutes. It helped around the eyes. Yes, you can use it around the eyes, but look at her skin.
It's really exciting to see this. And
I mean, you're aging backwards.
I love it.
Agreed.
Every day.
Yeah, like your skin is...
It's marvelous what's happening here. And just so you guys know, this is the only airing of the entire visit. This is our last day with Liz. And Nakery, this is the only airing. It didn't air yesterday. It's not going to air later on today. This is absolutely a phenomenal product. I just started using it recently. I've seen such an increase in my skin's overall like youthfulness. I've had people compliment me and I'm like, I don't know what it is, and now I just realized what it is, Liz.
Yes, look at this, look at this. So see, and I was saying earlier how we become experts when it comes to sagging of the skin. Even look at around her mouth. Do you see how when we sag it goes down and we get that upside down triangle, we get the jowls, right? We almost get the folds like it's just drooping downward. So in one use, you can see a huge improvement. So imagine day 2, day 3. So it's a serum. You want it to go on clean skin first. Look at her 11 lines, Callie, and then look at the after.
Wow, look at wow, and that's one use?
Yes, yes, and please don't forget, you can use it around the eyes as well, but that's the difference with using the right kind of vitamin C and the newest kind of vitamin C, because vitamin C from even 5 years ago could never do that. But now, this is vitamin C that can get into your collagen, driven with a collagen peptide that's giving you 3 kinds of vitamin C. Combined together is 25%, but here's my favorite part, is that third one that gets into the dermis is actually accelerating the other 2 nonstop throughout the day.
So that's a very interesting point, because I feel like so much vitamin C is wasted just because it sits on the top of our skin
exactly.
and never gets into where it needs to be.
Exactly. And most vitamin C will start to turn brown because every time you open it, it oxidizes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it stops working.
So show them the dropper full that you get.
Yes, I will. Oh, Patsy, you could show too.
I just take a little, just the dropper, a little bitty drop right there, a little bit, just that much. And then just gently apply it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's like silk. It's a creamy serum, and you can put makeup right on top or put your Lift Tox on top, anything else. You just want this to go on clean skin first. You always want to start with the serum first. But if you're someone that says, do I really need it? Yes, you do. Especially if you're in the over 50 club and you're saying, you know what, I don't want to not have vitamin C because it's going to accelerate my aging. I don't want to not have vitamin C due to the loss of collagen. But look at the difference. Look at her skin. So does it erase everything? Absolutely not. But by using the 3 different types, you're getting that instant firming.
It helps me be the best face forward that I can. I'm a vitamin C dropout. You know, if it's on the market, it's going to help. I'm going to try it. Several years ago, I would use it faithfully, no results. So why buy something that's not going to work? I am loving that this is first of all, it's the right vitamin C. The more we know, we're educated, we know what is going to work, and this is great.
And Patsy's always at our focus groups. It's so much fun because and she's honest, and I love it that she's so honest. But to think that lack of vitamin C just makes your collagen just drop by 80%.
Aging.
80%, and that's the structure of your skin. So all you're doing is 2, at the most, 1 to 2 drops, clean skin, and that's it. Boom. Well, look at her skin. Is that amazing? I know. And the worst part is that lack of vitamin C accelerates aging by 20 years. So that's why every doctor and dermatologist will tell you, you've got to be using vitamin C, but the right kind of vitamin C and new technology. So if you're using vitamin C, even from, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, it's irrelevant. It probably doesn't have the 3 different types that this one has.
And at 25%, that is the highest level
Yes.
I've ever heard of, unless you're going to, you know, a medical location or a spa and you're spending a ton of money. And honestly, it's so comforting to your skin. There's nothing, every time I use it, it's like there's nothing that's sticky or it makes your skin feel tight. It doesn't sting.
No.
I mean, it's just a beautiful experience. I'll show you once again the consistency of it. It's a beautiful, and this is a huge, huge portion. You said it, like most serums you buy out there are like a little ½ ounce. You're getting a big portion, and by the way, that is actually a 1.7 ounce. That's the consistency, and it's a beautiful, it just glides on your skin. I love this product so much, and I love that your daughter, who is in college, loves it as much as I. I mean, I'm 62. I'm looking to fight the signs of aging as much as anybody. And knowing those statistics of what collagen does for your skin or what the lack of vitamin C does to your skin to accelerate the aging process.
And to be perfectly honest, I had not known any of this, but now that we have a chemist and a scientist that were like, Liz, no, you have to do a vitamin C, but we wanted to wait until this new technology was here where you could actually treat below the surface, not just what you see. So when you look at somebody as beautiful as Galina and her before, look at what's happening. So when I say in a matter of minutes, clinically proven to firm the skin, so yes, you will see a little bit of brightness, but more importantly, look at the lines and wrinkles. Look at the bounce. Look at the firmness to her skin. So if your skin is sagging like the before, where your skin almost looks deflated, remember, the right kind of vitamin C can boost collagen by 80%.
This is exciting.
I know.
You look so
new
good,
technology.
girl.
New technology.
That's what it is. Advancements in technology, and boy, are you getting a great product at a great price. Again, only show of the visit, the only airing, so give it a try. If you don't love it, you can send it back. You always have 30 days. But don't forget, you guys, with 5 Flex on everything, it's $7.39 to get this full-size bottle right to your door to give it a whirl. It's a really great product. It brightens, it firms, it lifts, it tightens. And another thing, before we move on to something else that we're launching today, my favorite cleanser. I think of you, Liz, every time I use it, because I remember when you first told me, you're like, it makes me look forward to cleansing my skin. And it does. Here it is. And by the way, this is here on single and auto ship. This is only $19.95 this month. for the full size. And this cleanses, it exfoliates, it brightens, it minimizes pores, it smooths, it refines your skin, it tones your skin, it reduces wrinkles while you're cleaning your skin, it takes off all your makeup, it hydrates. It's absolutely an amazing cleanser. I use nothing else.
Yeah, it's like a little hydrofacial in a tube. You just, and please do this trick. Get in front of a magnifying mirror, which I know is a no-go, but do it anyway, and look at your pores, look at your texture, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have clogged pores, large pores, rough texture. You use this cleanser. It's your cleanser, it's your exfoliator, it's your toner. It's like a little vacuum. Use it and then get back in front of a magnifying mirror and look at your pores.
Interesting.
It's the most.
I haven't done that yet.
It's so satisfying.
I just ran out of one tube and I just got my next delivered, and I squeezed every little drop out of this. Love this cleanser. I hope you can get it. It's 88100. Another launch we just introduced last night for the very first time, and I'm telling you, you've never tried a lip like these. You've got a choice in color. There's Naked Rose, which is down below, and Wild Berry. I'm wearing the Wild Berry with a little bit of Naked Rose on top of it, actually. But what I love is this tip. This is a liner and a lipstick in one tube. The liner is amazing because it really does the perfect job with that sharp tip. And then the other side being that beautiful, you know, you can see how it's a slanted edge. It gives you the full, it fills in the lips. So here's what I wanted you to know. It screamed last night when we launched this. And think about what you spent on liners. Think about what you spent on a separate lipstick. I mean, this is like $10 per because of it being the dual-ended and this being a customer appreciation price. So I can't wait for you to get started. We're gonna actually show you the colors on the girls. I'm gonna put some on my hand to show you the difference too, because I think you'll love both colors equally well. They've both been selling equally as well.
Yes, okay, quick. So you're like, wait a second, what is this? Liz is forcing me to use a lip liner. I am. So let me explain. All of you have said, Liz, please make a lipstick for years. Please make a lipstick. Okay, yes, it's been over a year. I know, we're working on it. But now it's finally here. You ready? All in one. One side is your lip liner. Now, why is that important? Why do you have to use one? Because if you're in the over 50 club, by the time we hit 60, you ready? We've lost almost 50% of our volume, but wait, we've lost almost our whole outline of our lips. So yes, thinner, drier, deflated, for sure. But if you are in that over 50 club, like so many of us, and you're saying, Liz, I'm noticing I've lost the shape, the line, the outline of my lips. Well, guess what? It's gonna happen to all of us. So now you have it all in one. And you guys picked the shades, by the way. I didn't, you did. In our focus groups, we also did a Facebook Live where all of you said, Liz, these are the 2 shades we want. All right, so this, Patsy, what do you love? I forget your mic.
First of all, I love the Naked Rose because it will go with absolutely everything. Anything in your wardrobe that you wanna have, or nothing, it will be great, Naked Rose. But what I also love is my lip liner is right here with my lipstick.
Yes.
I go to use a lip liner, and I love a lip liner. Look at my before shot. I don't even have an upper lip. However, when I line it, then I know where I'm going to color within the lines.
You're so cute.
Just look at me.
Well, it was interesting because it looks easy, but it's not easy. It was so hard to do, but so many of you were like, Liz, I hate the lip liner, then I can't find it, does it match my lipstick, then I have to sharpen it, then I've lost the lipstick, and then it's all in one. No, it's all in one, it's fast, it's easy, it's not 2 different products, you just twist it up and then twist it down. Okay, so Naked Rose, I'm wearing Naked Rose, Patsy's wearing Naked Rose. I don't know which one to pick because they're both, as you said, Callie, like you're gonna love them both. Okay, here's your Wild Berry. So take a look at this. So if you're someone that says, yeah, Liz, I'm over 50, I want something that's infused, did I mention, with peptides, with collagen, that are gonna plump my lips. No burning, no stinging, long wear, boom, here's your Wild Berry. So if you're like Christine, and again, you'll start to notice, even if you're watching right now, you're like, Liz, I'm 45 and I'm noticing I've lost like a section of my lips. Guess what? By the time you hit 60, most of us have lost the outline of our lips. So by that time, we all don't have a choice. You can't just throw a lipstick on. You'll look like a clown. So look at this. Look at her lips. So look at the flatness to her lips. Look at how thin and dry they are. And here's your Wild Berry.
I
Hello.
love them both. I would say the wild berry is a little bit darker than the rose.
Naked Rose is more of a pinky nude.
Right?
And then your wild berry is
right
like
here.
is more of a dusty rose, I would say.
Wild berry is the most limited, so if that's the color you're most interested in, grab it while you can. I mean, it defines, it shapes, it fills in your lip, and it shines as well. I've been wearing this on the air for the last, I think, 2 weeks, because that's when we first got the samples into our inventory here. I love it. The colors are amazing. I love the liner because it allows you, I kind of like to overline a little bit. I'm in the 60-something club, so talk about thinning lips. I'm not letting that happen. And I'm not doing the injections. I'm just not doing it.
Right.
No, thank you. It would hurt, and I'm not interested.
All right, so
And I don't like the look. I like more of a natural look.
I hear you, but the thing is that you get to an age and you have to use a lip liner. So now you're getting both in one. So look at Miss Iva, and gorgeous lips in her before, but hello, juicy, hydrated, volume. Because as we get older, especially closer to 60, not only do we lose the outline, but our lips get thinner, they get drier, and they get grayer. Hello, Wild Berry. Hi, Wild Girl. I love it. Okay,
It's so good. So get both. They're only $19.95, and because it is both a liner and a lipstick in one, it's the best way to go. Like Patsy said, it's just, you always lose your liners, and you'll want a liner because it makes such a difference. That all-in-one design is brilliant. So I know we're moving on because I can't wait another minute. Having a great tan is a wonderful thing. We all know we shouldn't be in the sun because it's so bad for our skin. We have the incredible multivitamin tanning serum for the face and the body right here at this incredible weekly deal drop price, but this gets so much better than that. See, it's $24.95 normally. This is, I want to double check on all of my details. Normally it's $39.95, so you're getting it for $24.95. This goes away tomorrow. The price goes back up tomorrow. Now here's the thing. There's a bonus buy with this weekly deal drop. This never happens. Not only are you getting this incredible bronzer, the full size, it's a $35 bronzer, and you're getting it for $1. $1 is all you're spending to get this full size, and it is the best. I have personal stories. I love this product. My guy use this product, and he even loves it. He didn't want to try it until I made him. I'm just gonna say, your legs will look so much sexier, and so will your whole body. And don't we all feel like we are a little bit more fit and tightened and toned with the tan? Is
exactly.
it just me?
No, exactly.
Okay.
But here's the thing. So many of you say, Liz, all right, I don't want to smell like carrots or broccoli, 1. 2, I spend a week trying to get tan. And then there's room for error. And then I put the glove on, and then I just look blotchy, awful. This is the first of its kind. What makes this so different? Not just clean beauty, not just fragrance-free, not just because it's your face and body. It is 10% plant-based DHA. It is one and done. So you could put it on this morning and be on a flight to the Bahamas by noon, and you don't need to bring it with you. It lasts for 2 weeks. It is one and done. Okay, so quickly, will you move this arm? Okay. When you talk about Callie feeling, covering up the spots, the broken capillaries. So when you just look at this, don't look at her face, just look at this. You would say, all right, maybe 60-ish, kinda. Okay, now take that arm away. Do you see the spots? I don't, right? Do you see the broken capillaries? I don't. Even everything looks better. So it's one and done. So don't think, Liz, do I use it every day? Do I use it morning and night? Oh, no, it's 10% DHA. Every other self-tanner on the market, actually look at what you have at home. Do they call out the percentage of DHA? No, why? Because it's usually between 2 to 3%, so that you use half the bottle, spending a week trying to get tan. Look, it's one and done because the 10% DHA. Why don't other companies do it? Because it's very, very expensive. That's why nobody does it. All right, can't even squat down. Talk about being fit. All right, so look at this. So if you're like Trish and you're saying, Liz, I have spots everywhere, is it gonna make the spots look worse? Yeah, it will if you're using one that has 2 to 3%. Why is that? Because you're layering on, layering on, layering on, layering on, and then it will start to get blotchy, and there you have room for air. This you just put on once, and you're done. I mean, look at the spots.
Look at how beautiful that tan is.
And then
they've
this is it.
covered all those spots.
Right. Because
that's-
Callie, you're not doing 2 to 3%.
That's
see what I'm
why.
saying?
That's a great point. I mean, 10%, you don't hear of that. I am loving these sexy legs, my friend.
Right?
Beautiful.
Right, so typically I would be saying, okay, so what perfume do you want? Do you want a light, medium, or dark? Do you want it to be purple or green? No, no. This is just, you're picking this one, it's 10%. So if you're like Trish and you're saying, Liz, I'm using a week's worth of self-tanner, how about just put it on once and this is it. And it lasts almost 2 weeks.
And I will attest to that. Here's my personal story on this product. So I went down to see my friend Alice. You guys know that I was down there to see her. She invited me down to St. Martin to spend some time with her and her boyfriend. And the night before, my boyfriend was like, I'm not wearing shorts on this trip. My legs look horrible. They're white, they're full, they're veiny because he has some neuropathy on his right leg. And I'm like, oh yeah, you're wearing shorts. He's like, I'm not wearing shorts. So I'm like, sit down. I came out with this, literally. He was like, I can't believe I'm letting you do this. But I put bronzer on both of his legs. He wore shorts the entire trip. His legs looked amazing. It covered all the things he was self-conscious of it. I mean, guys get that way too.
Right, right.
Veins and bruises and all the things. His legs were gorgeous. I mean, and how gorgeous is this tan?
Right.
It's such a pretty color on each person. Everybody has different skin tones.
Exactly. And what's so nice is that I'm not looking at you, Callie, going, oh, she's a little bit on the lighter. Oh, she needs to do another layer. Oh, she has to do it again tonight. No, this is one and done. So if you're like even Tracy, which Tracy bought her 3rd set yesterday. She's a bit of a hoarder, but look at this. If you have this, sunspots, broken capillaries, maybe a little bruising, a little redness, whatever it is, again, it's clean beauty. So don't worry if you have any issues with your skin whatsoever, one and done, one and done. So she already had 2 bottles at home and then bought a 3rd one because the bronzer, $1.
It's $1.
She was like, wait a second. She was like, wait a second, Liz. Wait, is that right? Is she saying it right? And I go, yeah, it's $1.
Let me remind everybody, if you're just tuning in, because I know it sounds crazy, I've never seen a weekly deal drop that we've done this with. So the weekly deal drop, this, again, the price goes up tomorrow. This is for your full body, your face and your body. Normally it's $35, $39.95 is $24.95, but here's the kicker. This full size of the bronzer that we're just raving about, this is for your body, and it is only $1 when you get our weekly deal drop. This is so exciting. Think about it. This is like, together would be like $80. It's not. It's going to be $25.95. What a bonus buy. And I can't wait for you to try this product. If you've tried it, I'm sure you've already loaded up because this is such a great product. It really does a beautiful job.
And no
like
work.
I said, all skin tones.
And there's no work. Yes, it doesn't matter your skin tone. So it doesn't matter if you're like Tracy, if you have even olive skin like Callie. Look at this, one and done. So I'm not showing you, okay, you need to choose a light, a medium, or a dark, or a violet or a green. No, 10% DHA, you put it on, leave it at home, and go on vacation for 2 weeks. Would you mind turning around? So it doesn't matter if you have broken capillaries, do you have bruises, do you have sunspots? Look at the difference. And that's it, put it on with your hands.
Gorgeous.
It's face and body fragrance free, so you're not gonna smell like carrots, chicken pot pie, which sounds amazing right now. I would eat it, but and then you have hamburgers on earlier, I don't know. But look, you go from this to this, but we don't want to smell. And I find that so many self-tanners put fragrance in it. So why is that bad? It's bad because it mixes with your own enzymes in your skin. So it may smell great on her, and on me, I might smell like a pickle because it counteracts it. So that's why you never want a fragrance in a self-tanner.
Okay, I never knew that part.
Yeah.
All I know is this is the best one I've used. I mean, it's the highest level of DHA,
Yes.
and there's a lot of products. I've tried a lot of self-tanners because I am so aware of the damage that the sun has caused over, on my skin over my lifetime. Before I knew better.
Number one cancer is skin cancer.
Yeah. So I know we love the color and the look and the glow of a summer tan. This is the way to get it instantly, you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I just put it on this morning, again, on just my arms. It's crazy how quickly it accelerates.
It does.
You don't have to wait overnight.
No. In a matter of hours, done. So with the self-tanner, one and done, and with the bronzer, that is, okay, you've got 2 minutes to get out the door, and you need some color.
That's right.
Face and body. It's color without the commitment. So you're gonna have that in your backup, and then you've got your 10% serum. Wait, I forgot to mention, I didn't even tell you, that you're also getting your vitamin D at the same time. For those of you that said, Liz, add some vitamin D because I know it's important, it's already in here for you. So look at this. So if you have this, and you're saying, Liz, I've got spots, I have age spots, I have sunspots all over my body, look at the difference.
It's gorgeous. It's even, it's just healthy looking, and it actually is good for you. And we've had over 200 first-time shoppers for this product in this hour, in this presentation. Thank you so much. Welcome to HSN. We are such a great place to come for everything. And I mean, this is such an exciting product, and this brand overall, I invite all of you to check it out on hsn.com. If you just joined us, we've had an incredible hour. This is our last day of the visit with Nakery. Enjoy it and get these products before the prices go up. This price does go up $15 tomorrow, and the bonus buy of that $1 bronzer goes away entirely. So I wonder if you can get more than one. I think you could. I think if you want to get two of the multivitamin for face and body, you could get two for $1 on the bronzer. You could probably get as many as you would like. Stock up on this one. This is a full-size product you're getting for $1. It sells for $40 on its own. It's $1 by getting our weekly deal.
What was the last thing you bought for $1? Do you know? I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't even remember. Does anyone know? I don't know.
That is a really good question.
I can't even think of a thing, right?
No clue.
All right, so now this is gonna get you through the summer. So look, quick. All right, further gone. List to this, one and done. And please remember, it's face and body. So you don't have to buy a second product for your face, because what we've learned doing our competitive analysis, or my chemist did, saying, Liz, it's the same ingredients, you just call one a face and one a body. I go, no, 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 I'm not doing that. No, no, no.
That's not cool with
this
you.
is face and body serum, one and done, 10% DHA. So if you're someone that says, Liz, I'm too old, I'm not showing you models that are 20 and 30 years old. I'm showing you models that are 60s, you know, that have issues, that have what we all have, right? You have the sunspots. So don't think, oh no, it's only for the young people. No, it's for all of us that want fast and easy. Just put it on with your hands, and then you just wash your hands afterwards. I don't recommend using the gloves and all of that because it can grab, they're spongy, and then you use it day 2. It just doesn't work. No, so just use your hands, boom, done, and it's no fragrance, face and body, and look at this. It is the only self-tanner on the market that is 10% DHA, that we actually put it on there. So when you look at other self-tanners, Callie, they won't even put the percentage, but when you look into it, they're 2 to 3%.
That
so you're
is
getting
so
both.
crazy.
Oh wait, no, you have to buy the other one, sorry.
Oh, for $1.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry,
So
I
tanning,
have to laugh about
no
that.
commitment. You're getting both.
This is the incredible full size, the Endless Bronze Bronzing Blur Perfector that you're seeing, that gold tube. That's the tube that's normally $40, and you're getting it for $1 by getting this for your face and body. So this is the one that does more of a gentle acceleration overnight, maybe over the course of 24 hours. This is almost instant.
Yes,
and
yes, without the commitment. So you can get that instant boom. I can use it face, body. Somebody just called me. I have to get out the door in 5 minutes, and I have to be tan. Okay, so you're going to use your Bronzing Blur Perfector to have 5 times fast. And then when you have a few hours, put this on, and then put it away for 2 weeks. You don't need to use it every single day. Plan out your week and think, oh, I have to use a self-tanner every day like I normally do. No, because the 10% DHA, face and body, fast, easy. So even if you have all the spots, don't worry.
I know, and who doesn't? I mean, I'm
do.
always bumping into walls. I've got bruises, I've got veins.
Broken capillaries, exactly. Yes.
But it covers all of that. And I mean, we do just look more fit. I feel like our muscle tone is more intense or more magnified and elevated, and even if you don't go to the gym like I don't. In either case, look at this, almost 3,400 spoken for. Incredibly busy right now. If you can use that QR code, it's the fastest way to get through. And like I said, there's single ship or auto ship. You want to stock up, you can get a bunch of single ship and then get that bonus buy for $1. Let's talk for just a minute about this because it is a different formulation, and thank you for pointing that out because a lot of manufacturers do just make one formulation, but they call it for the face or call it for the body when it's really the same thing. This is not the same thing.
Exactly, and it's fragrance-free. So the first thing you're gonna notice is it blurs your imperfections, then you get it's buildable coverage. So go by the pool, go sweat, it's water resistant, so it has a new ingredient in it called adipic acid that actually holds on to the skin. So even if you are gonna be sweating, it's not gonna run everywhere. You can put on white clothes, it doesn't matter. So now you have both for summer. So one is the self-tanner, your Bronze Blur Perfector will actually color adapt to your skin tone. And it's buildable, Callie. Face, body, fast, easy. So it's good to have both because this is 2 weeks, and then this is, I need 2 minutes to have some color, and look at what it covers.
And this is what I used on my guy, Tracy. I used it the night before we left on our trip. We did not bring it with us, and it lasted the entire week.
Amazing.
And his legs looked amazing. And he
Amazing.
was so scared to wear shorts. He
And
thought,
he
oh
was
my
mad
gosh.
at you, right?
He was mad when I was putting it on, but I was laughing the whole time because I'm like, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
And he wore shorts the whole time, and so will you. You'll just have a different level of confidence, and I know that sounds vain, but it's not.
No, and you think about, people that just go sit out in the sun, and then, 95% of aging is caused by the sun and the environment. That I'm not saying don't go in the sun, I'm just saying it's not the best for you. So to have two products that are your solution, where you can have a self-tanner and an instant bronzer, why not?
It's $1 when you're getting
I
our
know.
today's special, $1. I know it says $35, and even that's a special price for Customer Appreciation Month. But if you get usually it's only for a today's special.
Right.
Weekly deal drop, this product is not $35, it's $1. 862-619 is the item number to get it. And again, we are super, super busy. I hope you don't hang up. I hope you stay where you are, drop everything into your basket and check out. Free shipping on everything. And this is probably the #1 thing you should grab, because between this and the brand new, you guys see this? Nope, this is the wrong one. The instant, you guys, the body lifting treatment, brand new. Check it out.
Yeah.
Customer appreciation price. Liz, thank you for this. Thank you for working for 2 years to perfect it and to helping us lift the sagging skin.
Yes. Ooh, you know what you can do is if you got the body lift, you can take your serum and mix it together.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Thank you for all your orders. Thank you, girls. Really appreciate you. We'll see you guys back this afternoon a little bit later. I'm going to make my way outdoors.